Hi. So I'm here. I'm eating. I posted this. It's a chickpea scramble with a side of just some fresh spinach. Um, it's okay. Um, and yeah, I was thinking like I be posting like eat to live, and y'all eating to die. I used to eat to die too, and like just wanna touch base on how easy it is to eat to live. Like, because I feel like we complicate things. As I'm getting deeper and deeper into my journey, if you didn't watch it, it'll be posted on my YouTube today, but it's also on my channel. So you can go look at the food. These flies. Woo. You can go look at the food combining video that I showed, because that touched base on basically why a lot of people go vegan, alkaline, whatever the case may be, and you're still sick because we're combining the foods the wrong way, which means our digestive system, which has already been deteriorating because we was eating all the bad shit and combining it in terrible ways, so that even when we try to switch it over and go vegan or go alkaline, we're still combining the food in terrible ways to the point that the body is still not able to digest it. So your colon is still clogged up, you're still creating toxins, and your body is still deteriorating on the inside. Yes, it is, unfortunately. So it's a lot of things that you have to learn when it comes to eating properly and actually eating to live. But what I made this video for real quick is just to express, that's fine, go ahead, how easy it is to eat to live. And maybe it's just me, like maybe, I'm very determined now to do this because I am determined to, be healthier and to reverse a lot of bullshit in my body, and also, being passed down in my family and helping those who was even born before me, like my mother and my sister and my brothers and all them who are, very stubborn and stuck in their ways. But you're not gonna be in my lineage and be stuck in your ways. That's what you're not gonna do. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. And how easy it is to live. Like, maybe it's just easy for me because I have finally committed myself to eating better. You know what I'm saying? Which was a process, of course, because it's ongoing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even now, I've been vegan for over a year now, but I've been combining my foods the wrong way. So the healing has not necessarily been able to work as greatly as it should. You know what I'm saying? So constantly always learning and growing, of course. And maybe it's also easy because I have one child, I have a 5-year-old, and he is very flexible with me. Like, he welcomes change, which is something that I'm very grateful for about my child, because I know a lot of people have a hard time getting their children to eat certain things and stuff like that. So I know it might be harder for some of y'all. And don't get me wrong, he gives pushback sometimes. Certain things he just don't be getting into, you feel me? But still, he's very open. So it's pretty simple for me. But as far as learning to eat to live, we complicate shit to the utmost T of things. And everything in America that we think, and outside of America too, that we think is good is not good. Like, you got regular breakfast places. I talked to y'all yesterday about how, waffles and syrup, you should never mix sugar with a carbohydrate, especially a processed carbohydrate. You really shouldn't even eat processed carbohydrates. And I know a lot of y'all are not cooking y'all waffles and y'all pancakes from scratch like you very well could. You are buying them, or buying the pancake mix, which is not cooking it from scratch also. You know what I'm saying? That has a lot of extra shit in it. You have to just think, like, it's not that hard. I know y'all got flour in y'all cabinet. You could easily put that flour together and make your own pancakes, as opposed to buying Aunt Jemima's pancake mix. No offense, Aunt Jemima, you know what I'm saying? But that shit got a lot of ingredients in there that you do not need in your body, period. When you could just make it yourself with 3 easy freaking ingredients. And then, other than that, also, I mean, you might want to scratch pancakes altogether, because you're never supposed to put a sweetener on top of a carb. Bad for the body. It creates toxins. It creates deterioration within the body, because the body doesn't know what to digest first, and it can only do one thing at a time. And it's like, damn, the body automatically is going to go and start trying to digest that sugar that you drizzle all over them pancakes. And then that carbohydrate is not going to get digested, and it's going to start fermenting in your body, which means rotting. And So yeah, so a lot of combinations that we think is right is wrong. Sandwiches, whether be that as it may, chicken sandwich, burger, black bean sandwich, whatever it is, you're never supposed to mix carbohydrates with a meat, or and you don't want to have beans and then bread, like black bean burger. You don't want to do too much. You feel me? Like we just do too much, like all the time. Even for, and I blame America and I blame these standards, because I even used to think that a well balanced plate had a meat, a carb, a vegetable, and that's pretty much it. Maybe two vegetables. Some people be doing two carbs. I never understood how people could do like macaroni and cheese and rice on one plate. That's just way too much. Even when I did used to eat filthy, how I used to eat, I always still thought that was a bit much. But that's what people make you think. But no, actuality, that ain't no balanced damn plate. That's a deteriorate your body type of plate, because meat should never be mixed with anything. And if you mix meat with anything, you should only mix it with a vegetable. You heard that? Meat should never be mixed with anything. And if you mix it with anything, it should only be mixed with a vegetable. So all that balanced plate shit is all out the window, because that's fucking up your body. That's not helping your body whatsoever. We complicate everything. We want to make big ass meals. We want to do everything so fancy and just out of the window for absolutely no reason at all, when it could be so simple. I was fasting for the last 5 days. So I really didn't have nothing to eat yesterday. I broke my fast. And yeah, I probably didn't break it properly, but I broke it anyway. I broke it with what is that called? What I posted, I had spaghetti squash and I had a sweet potato. And that's what me and my son ate for lunch. And then for dinner, we had steamed Brussels sprouts and broccoli. And that was it. Boom. Today, the first meal I'm having is this chickpea scramble that I made. And then some spinach on the side. Just raw spinach. I didn't cook it. Because for one thing, you always want to make sure that you're eating live foods. Another thing that we forget, everything we get always got to be cooked. It can't always be cooked. And even when you're doing your salads, you shouldn't mix too much shit into your salad. You shouldn't be mixing your fruits and vegetables at all, period, because it's not digesting properly. And when you mix fruits and vegetables together, it calls for neither one of them to be digested properly, which means that you're not even getting the vitamins and nutrients that you intended to get from that big ass bowl of salad, right? And if you put meat in there, just throw it the fuck away, okay? And if you put breadcrumbs in there, throw it away, all right? Like, it's no good. So it's like we think we being healthy, but we not really being healthy. But no, actuality, it's so simple. You don't have to make a big ass meal for dinner. What do you mean my son had for dinner last night? We had steamed broccoli and Brussels sprouts. He ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I feel better than I feel when I was out here trying to make sweet potato, seitan, and kale on the side. Like, I feel better. First of all, it was quicker. Yesterday, I told y'all that lunch is supposed to be y'all largest meal of the day. So for lunch right now, this is what I'm having. Just chickpea scramble, some spinach, something slight, nothing crazy. For dinner, I think I'm going to make butternut squash with a side of kale on the side. And that's what we're going to have for dinner, I think. But yeah, like, just keep it simple. We keep it so complicated. We complicate everything for what we do. Like, we got to have this extravagant ass meal. And they got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courses on the plates. And it got to be so crazy. In all actuality, your body don't need all that. Actually, your body don't want all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And everything don't gotta be cooked either. Like certain shit, like of course I steamed the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts that we had yesterday, because fuck, them shits is hard. Technically, those are not alkaline vegetables. I'm still studying the difference between how alkaline and non-alkaline foods process in the body. So right now we're still eating certain things that aren't alkaline. But everything we buy is organic, because even if it's not alkaline, I don't need it to be not alkaline and then also be motherfucking sprayed up with pesticides and a whole bunch more shit. We don't need all that in our body. Not when I'm trying to heal our bodies. It's in my story too. It's chickpea scramble and spinach. But yeah, So yeah, I'm just telling y'all, we complicate everything. Your meals don't gotta be extravagant. You don't gotta have so much stuff on your plate. It don't have to be so crazy. It's easy to eat to live. Actually, it's simpler. You know what I'm saying? It's way more simple. I don't use a lot of seasonings no more. A lot of them seasonings y'all use, y'all be like, I only use sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, but your seasoning got salt in it. And guess what type of salt in it? It don't got no damn pink salt or Himalayan sea salt in it. It got the white lady with the orange dress on it or the orange umbrella. It got her salt in it. Iodized salt. The salt that is deteriorating and dehydrating your intestinal organs. All of that. That's the salt that's in them seasonings that make your food taste oh so good, right? Cut it out. Like, we do too much. We do too much. Now I'm just learning, like, to really eat to live. I don't give a fuck if this shit tastes like, you know, like, it don't have to taste OD crazy. Of course it needs to taste good because I'm not going to eat anything that doesn't taste nasty. But it don't need to be overly seasoned. I don't need a super sauce every time. Like, we just complicate everything to the max. Keep it simple. Watch my food pairing video. Look at it, study it, write it down. Learn how to pair your foods and create more simple meals for yourself so that your body can begin to appreciate and actually get the vitamins and nutrients from the things that you eat. Stop eating cooked food all the time. Everything don't need to be cooked. Hello, you need to eat something raw. If you ain't ate a raw piece of celery, a damn carrot, a motherfucking piece of spinach or kale in a long ass time, I don't want to hear nothing, because that's just, it's at this point the standards is changing. Like, if you don't eat nothing raw, that's nasty. I be having to tell my man, like, he be running around here, he more stubborn to the change than my son is. He be running around here want to eat waffles for breakfast, then he want to eat motherfucking, I don't fucking know what the fuck he eat for lunch, and then he want to get some damn garlic broccoli from the Chinese food place for dinner, and I'm like, you're nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nasty, because you didn't, not at one point throughout the day did you eat anything that was alive, period. And that's a problem for me. You feel me? And that's a problem for you too. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, y'all need somebody to call y'all out on y'all shit. You're not eating anything that is alive and well. We are living beings, and everything we eat is dead. The thing with cooked foods is that you cook down all the vitamins and nutrients and the things that the vegetable needs to actually be processed in the body properly. So not only is it not digesting properly, but even if it does digest, it don't got shit left to feed to your body. So you're not really getting shit from what you're eating. But yeah, you always fucking hungry. You wonder why you always hungry, because your body is not getting the shit that it needs. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But it can all be so simple. Make sure that you're giving your kids raw stuff. Make sure that you're eating something raw. Not just raw fruits, raw vegetables too. Cucumber is a great snack. Celery, a great snack. Carrots, a great snack if you like that. I can't even talk at the same time. But yeah, like all that good snacks that you can eat raw. Even some spinach. Mine's is just plain. I was gonna dribble some extra virgin olive oil up there, but it was no point. Cause it tastes good like that. There was no point to put the oil up there. That's just another thing for my body to think like, oh shit, it's covered in oil. What should we do? Do we process the oil first? No, fuck it. Just eat it raw. But make sure y'all eating some alive foods, fruits, and vegetables. This one fly is really about to get me hot. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's pretty much just it. Make sure that you're eating stuff that's alive and stop complicating your meals all the time. For breakfast, stop making it so complicated. If breakfast is the most important meal of the day, then it shouldn't be deteriorating your body early in the morning. You need to eat some fruit for breakfast. Not no goddamn IHOP, not no goddamn pancakes and eggs and bacon and all that shit. You just need to eat some fruit. Stop complicating it. It's simple. For lunch should be your largest meal of the day. If you're going to go all out like you cook dinner, go all out with lunch. Do that between 10 and 2 p.m. Go all out with lunch. Do what you got to do. Try to properly pair it, but do what you got to do. For dinner, keep it simple. Try to keep only 2 to 3 things on the plate. We don't need that. Try to keep only 2 to 3 things on the plate. A vegetable, maybe like 2 vegetables and a starch. Say you want to have broccoli.
Green beans.
So you want to have broccoli, green beans, and quinoa, or broccoli, green beans, and wild rice, or whatever the case may be. Keep it simple. Steam it. Sprout the rice and the quinoa, and that's it. Like, we just complicate everything to the max, and that's just it. It's easy to eat to live. I'm gonna finish eating my food. That's it. I'm done.